This is a volunteer of ours, Joe Greger. Joe works with the National Transportation Safety Board as his real job, but he loves to do this kind of work for fun, like we do, even though we get paid for it. He comes and
yeah, I don't get paid for it.
I'll let Joe explain what he's working on here. It's a really neat specimen that I found back in 07 or 08, a couple of years back, maybe 09. But it's like I said before, you barely ever see anything whole in the field. You break something apart and you say, boy, there's something in there. So this happened to be an example of just that. Take a very close look at this specimen. I saw just a little bit of bone sticking out from both sides of this block of rock, and then a little bit on this side, and I thought, wow, that's going to be something neat. And it turned out to be an entire lizard. It's really an amazing specimen to look at. Joe's been working on it for ever. to put it briefly, forever. Yeah.
Show this skull.
Do you usually do that, just assign one skeleton to one person, or do you guys work in teams when they get bigger?
It varies considerably, depending on how good they are. We wouldn't let just anybody work on something like this. It's very fine work, very fragile work. This is the skull of the guy that also fits on there as well. And he's also got a little hand that's sort of waving. It's coming off the front of the block here as well. So it's almost entirely there. It's probably 85–90% complete. This is the little skull. See all the, yeah, it really came out nicely.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat specimen.
I think those.
Here's his little hand. I don't know if you can photograph that or not. Did you see it?
Wow.
Almost every little digit is there. Yeah. Teeny little hand. Kara is another volunteer here. She's just finishing up for the day. But she's been working on a fossil whale, which is what Dave's going to talk to you about, I think, over the next half hour.
Yes, we've had requests for fossil whale and Maiasaura.
I don't think we have Maiasaurus.
I don't know that we do. Maybe on display.
We have Maiacetus.
There's a Maiasaurus up in the fossil from Horner.
Huh.
A little juvenile. But anyway, Dave, this will be a nice transition to Dave taking over the group. This is a fossil whale, Spalodon vertebrae, but I recently prepped most of it out. It had a big chunk of matrix stuck around it, but there was enough there to see what it was. And the new whale curator wanted to see it, so we prepped it out for him. And Kara has been working on getting this matrix off of the back of the jaw of this one. I mean, it almost, nobody really knows how tough the job is until you try to do it, because I mean, it's essentially covered with this pretty hard rock, and to get to the bone, you really have to. That's that. You let other people handle it.
Like this under.
Dave knows what it is.
Well, I got the stone off of it.
So anyway, it is a fun job. We have people like Joe who just do it for the fun of it anyway. I mean, he's been a really great help to us. I'll let you guys take off now and go upstairs. I guess you're going to see the first floor collection. Yeah, good to see all you guys.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You used to work here, right?
I did, yeah.